Mosteiros is a charming fishing village on the western coast of Sao Miguel Island. This peaceful and welcoming community is known for its seaside atmosphere, natural lava pools, rugged cliffs, and the dramatic sea stacks that rise from the Atlantic Ocean just offshore. Mosteiros Beach, with its striking black volcanic sand, is considered one of the most beautiful beaches on the island. The contrast between the black sand, the deep blue ocean, and the lush green landscape creates one of the most distinctive and memorable coastal scenes the Azores have to offer. The beach is also famous for its spectacular sunsets, when the sun sinks directly into the Atlantic between the iconic sea stacks known as the Mosteiros Islets. Fittingly, Mosteiros means monasteries in Portuguese.
I discovered Mosteiros by chance while driving through the area during my first visit 3 years ago. When I returned to Sao Miguel, I knew I had to stop here again. The partly cloudy weather inspired me to take 2 separate walks. The first followed the coastline past the Poças Sul volcanic pools, a popular natural swimming area on the island's western shore.
A casa cheira a jasmim, é a luz que ainda semeia as memórias dentro de mim. O lume crepita em segredo, como a alma a murmurar. Do meu peito nasce o medo de a cadeira está vazia, mas o eco ainda fala de uma mãe que me dizia: leva o fado na tua mala. Candeia velha e acesa, não deixes a chama apagar, que a alma por natureza precisa de luz para amar. Na parede há retratos de sorrisos já gastados.
Here you'll find pools naturally formed by ancient lava flows and adapted for safe swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. The unique black sand beach is made of fine volcanic sand, while the iconic Ilhéus dos Mosteiros sea stacks rise dramatically from the water just offshore. The water quality is excellent, and during the summer season the area is equipped with lifeguards, restrooms, and a snack bar.
At the main intersection in the center of Mosteiros, you'll find the village square, the social heart of the community. Anyone who doesn't happen to be busy usually seems to gather here, making it a lively meeting place throughout the day. Behind the nearby bus stop stands Angelo Jose Diaz Elementary School. When I visited, they were actually looking for a new teacher. On the opposite side of the square stands the parish church, Igreja Matriz de Nossa Senhora de Conceição. The church was built from black basalt blocks. Its prominent bell tower, elegant facade, and overall architecture reflect the traditional building style of the Azores. Step inside and you'll discover a historic pipe organ and an impressive sacred interior featuring beautiful chapels and religious artwork. The church is dedicated to Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, Nossa Senhora de Conceição, the patron saint of the village. Every August, Mosteiros celebrates her feast with religious festivities honoring the Assumption of the Virgin Mary.
Bom dia.
Mas no olhar dos meus afetos ainda vivem os fados. As tábuas rangem baixinho e o vento sopra emoção. Cada passo é um caminho dentro do meu coração. Cresci com o som da viola e o cheiro a pão no ar. Hoje canto que consola quem já não pode voltar. Mesmo quando o lume morrer e a candeia se apagar, o fado há de renascer na saudade do teu olhar.
My second walk took me uphill toward the Pico de Mafra viewpoint. Beyond the overlook, the road continued gently uphill between houses lining both sides of the street. Outside one home stood an elderly woman who repeatedly apologized that she didn't speak English, but insisted that I simply had to see a corner of her garden behind the house. She had spent countless hours caring for her beautiful hydrangeas, and it genuinely pleased her that I admired them as much as she did.
Nunca fui daqui. Nunca fui. Mas do avião. Quero o avião. Não quero morrer no avião. Muito trabalho. Olha minhas mãos.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Trabajo means work.
Malíssimo.
At one of the main intersections I stopped beside a tiny roadside chapel. It was so small that it was barely possible to step inside. Just behind it I discovered a larger covered pavilion that appeared to serve as a gathering place for community celebrations and local events in this part of Mosteiros. At the edge of the village, I was greeted by a pair of dogs guarding a small farm. Beyond them, the road disappeared into the forest and eventually reached the holiday home known as Sunset Nest. That seemed like the perfect place to turn around. Near an empty water reservoir, I followed what appeared to be an old historic trail downhill, which eventually led me back into the village.
Mosteiros becomes especially popular during the summer months. Not only do residents from other parts of Sao Miguel come here, but it also attracts visitors from across Portugal and abroad. It's an ideal destination for anyone who loves the coast and the sea, whether for swimming, fishing, or kayaking along the shoreline. Since 2016, boat trips have been operating from the harbor, offering whale and dolphin watching excursions as well as trips around the offshore islets. The local restaurants are always in high demand, particularly for their fresh seafood and fish dishes, and several casual cafes and snack bars can also be found nearby.
Bom dia.
If you leave Mosteiros heading south toward Lombas, turn onto the dirt road near the small chapel. Before long you'll arrive at the Caminho Velho viewpoint. From there, you can continue along the coastline all the way to the Escalvado viewpoint. The trail follows the dramatic shoreline through an otherwise uninhabited stretch of coastline, offering magnificent ocean views almost the entire way.